On this video, we're going to do some things, my personal goals for GeoWoodstock 21. With all GeoWoodstocks, like I say, I've been to every one of them. So the nice thing about it is you can always make what you want of it. You can do what you want, and some people do big numbers runs, some people do goals, some people do other things. Just relax, and I've done a little bit of everything, but on this particular trip to West Virginia, I've just chosen, this is goal oriented. If I don't get anything but these 4 or 5 caches that I'm going to get, then that's great. I'm approaching 20,000, so hopefully I'll get that by the end of the trip. Looks like our first cache in West Virginia on this trip. Cache Odyssey. Guess I gotta figure out what the combo is. That is a big geocache. Gotta figure out how to open it up. Wow. Take the rock road, or you can take the paved road, but you have to go north.
The rock road wasn't too bad though.
Not really. Okay, I don't see a bathroom. So. They said, go find the high point of Pennsylvania, they said. It'd be fun, they said. But it's raining. But hey, we're gonna make the best of it. So, from the parking area, which we came in through a rock road, which actually if you're coming from the north, you can come in through a paved road, which is the way we'll go out of here. And we are 364 feet from the parking lot to the actual cache. So, from the parking lot, you take this little road here. And like I say, it's a little over a football field at high point. Probably beautiful any time of year. Be nicer if it wasn't raining today, but even today it's pretty out there here. So the little display I was showing you was over there, and there's the fire tire, but actually this rock here is the actual high point. You can see the marker's pretty beat up on the top, but there it is. And we're up here almost with it. I'm not going to try to get on the pointy rock, but I'm close enough. So here I am, the highest point of Pennsylvania. Well, that is the highest point, but you always, if you can always go higher. So we're gonna trudge up in the rain up to the top of the observation. I'm sure we're not gonna see a thing up there, but we just gotta do it. See you at the top. So this is what I can see today. Got a lot of rain. Woo-wee. On the top of Mount Davis, Pennsylvania. I'll see you at the next one.
Your destination is on the left.
This is supposed to have a little bit of a 4-wheel drive up to the parking lot. I didn't film it, but the road, have a little short road that comes up here to this. It can be a little rough in 2 spots. It's got some dips that go down pretty hard into like a drainage area. It can be muddy. You might on a good day maybe get a 2-wheel drive up here there, but I wouldn't recommend it, especially on a wet day like we are today. And what's somewhat like a parking lot, but I wouldn't back in there too much because it's really soft back in behind there. But this is the trailhead, and we're heading up. So did a little research on this trail. Most of this is on private property. This little road goes up for it goes up for a good portion, a good little incline. This incline stays pretty much the same for quite a while until it makes a hard left. And at that point, you're crossing into Maryland. Right now, we're in West Virginia, so we'll get on up the trail. I think it's full size trail. It says 0.7 one way, I think is what it is. Now, you can't tell on this video probably, but it's a pretty good little uphill up here. And you look way up at the top there, there's a house overlooking this valley. But we'll go in behind. As soon as it gets to the ends of this clearing, it ducks into the woods. So if you're following along, like I said, up at that corner was that notch, and I'm up at the notch now. Beautiful view from up here. If you look at the corner way down there at the bottom of that field, that's where I came up to the steep part from the parking lot. Well, there's no appreciation for how steep that is. And I know for you young whippersnappers, that's not the... Try being 62 and 50 pounds overweight. I know, it's my fault. Anyway, we're almost at the top. Trying to get some views out here. And I think I see up there is where we make the hard left turn. Okay. This is where we make the final little jaunt to the left. And over into, from West Virginia into Maryland. So when you get to this point, you've got the cache that's named High Point this direction, but the official one is to the right, and that's where the other cache is. So I'm going to the one on the right, and I'll come back and get this one here. So your first cache you thought you'd come to is actually it's not, in my case, it's not going to be the first one, it's going to be the second one. So, and you get a little bit of a view up here. Cool. And here it is at 3,360 feet. So as a bonus, make sure you come up here and get the this cache up here, classic ammo box on the Maryland side of the old marker. Worth coming up here just to take a look at the old marker. There's the marker, and right there is the actual waypoint there. But it's worth coming up here for that. So highly recommend it, and plus it's got all the original logs. I mean, it's got 3 log books in that ammo box, so really cool. Well, we're off to the next go. Well, today's goal finds us at Cooper Rock State Park, and we're going out to the Ravens Point to do the Cache Across America cache. That's my main goal. Maybe grab the other 2 while we're out here, but it's a nasty day. I'm all rain geared up and dressed probably not accordingly. Shorts, It's about a 50, I don't know, 56 degree day with a nice cool breeze. But there's a trailhead a little further down. I didn't know how busy, so we parked at the main area, and I walked about, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile from the parking up to this place here, which is the caddy corner to that actual trail system. Hoping we save a little bit doing this way versus going up to the main trailhead, which is up this way. So we're off, and weather is supposed to get a little better. It was pouring down a little bit ago, and it's stopped raining now. We're just getting wet off the trees. So here we go. Well, you remember that good trail I was on? Well, it's kind of gone into this jungle, and a little river running down the trail. Glad I have waterproof shoes on, but I have a funny feeling my feet will end up being wet by the end of this. But we're almost to where the main trail is. So I'm back on the Ravens Trail here, and that's up to the trailhead, which I didn't come from, and I came from this little side trail right through here, which I gotta remember this coming back. And this is the way down the trail. So I'm on the main trail now, so unless we have serious lightning or tornadoes, we should make this thing. Well, yes, that is the trail. It's like a river right now. And unlike the trails to the high point, the hard part is going to be going back, because we're going downhill all the way. So we're going to save the hardest part for going back uphill, which doesn't look like a lot on this camera. One big lesson on this whole thing is when you have goals, some things may get in your way, but keep on pushing toward those goals. This Cache Across America, I've done these all over the country. They've been very rewarding, and I'm sure this one will be rewarding as well. And hopefully it'll open up for us at the end for a nice view. But if not, we definitely had an experience. Got the first cache on our way down to my big goal, and so logged that. This fellow geocacher was with me, and now we're cutting back over and get on the main trail again. And we've got let's see what we got. We have 0.19 to our destination, which is a little curvy, so I'm going to say 0.22, a little under 1/4 of a mile. We're 56 feet from the cache. And over here it's on the left hand side, so we're going to be doing a little bit of rock scurrying to get to this cache. For the one, really, we got our go. Another go for this trip. We'll get a little bonus out here at Ravens Rock. It's an earth cache here at the end. I think it's about 230 feet out here. It is windy up here. Ravens Rock. The Cache Across America cache is right down over that ledge right over there. And that was my goal, but this was a bonus. So hope you enjoyed this little hike out here. Now I got to figure out how to get back because my car is way over there. So the part I don't normally show you is the trip back to my car. And again, I won't show you, but I will say that I have one more big goal. And again, this is a personal goal. But I'm hoping to log my 20,000 cache as GeoWoodstock 21 here in about 2 days. So we'll see if we get there. We're about 60 shy right now. But with the Adventure Labs, that should get us close. So we'll see.